Hey guys, back in the garage again working on Cali. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Game plan for today? I think we'll start welding off the rocker panel. We'll go to the quarter panel, we'll work our way all the way around the car. I think we'll just keep plugging away, see what we can get done. I still have to fix this down in here and that down over here. A few other things. There was, the other day, I didn't show you also, there was like a hole right here. So I put a piece of metal in there, I welded that off. And let's see what we can get done. I'm hoping hopefully by the end of tomorrow, we should have all the welding done. Knock on wood. Should have all the welding done, and maybe we could start laying some body filler on this car because it's got to be done before by the end of this week. Because I'm hoping scraps is done by the end of the week, and we'll just drop this car off at Joe's and pick up scraps. This way, while this car is getting painted, we could finish scraps off. So we'll see. It looks good on paper, but you know what? Enough babbling. Let's plug away at this. Here we go. All right. Before we start plugging away on this, I got a question for you. Were you able to order a 1969 Z28 Camaro with a 302, automatic, air conditioning, hideaway headlights, and a vinyl top? Think about it. We'll go over it at the end. Now let's start plugging away on this. Here we go. All right. Let's see how much of this we can bang out today. It's almost see a hole, fill a hole. But I'm really looking forward to getting this done and getting scraps back. So let's plug away. Here we go. I gotta tell you guys, while I'm using my new wireless microphone, excuse me, I gotta say, if you can hear me, this lift makes it so much more easier. I'm sorry I'm cheating, I'm cheating with this lift. I got to be honest with you. It does make it so much more easier. Why don't you guys tell me this sooner? Here we go. Let's see what we can do with this here. Okay. Oh, here it is. You never see me wear a right glove, but when I'm welding like this, if it's above you, it just spatters down and hits your hand and it'll burn your hand. This is just like a gel. When you put it on the tip, it keeps all the, I guess all like the sparks, all the um, sparks, I guess best way to describe it, from clogging up the tip. So, alrighty, let's get this done. All right, just stopping and showing you where we are. This is all welded up, all along here, all the way up inside, up in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind all that down, and I'm not going to jump on the door. I'm going to jump on the quarter panel. We'll take the quarter panel off. We'll clean up whatever we got to clean up over here. You know, I just want to take care of all the heavy metal work, and then when I'm done with all the heavy metal work, that's when I'll come back and I'll start doing the doors, fixing the doors, you know, there and there. And, you know, just keep plugging away. But I just wanted to stop and show you where we are. And now I'm just going to grind this down and keep moving. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe. All right. So this is all ground down, all through here, all down along in here. I'll clean this up a little more. That piece of wood's in my way. So when I get that block of wood out, when I get the front tires back down on the ground, I'll drop that piece of wood and I'll just hit that really quick with the grinder. It'll clean right up. I want to take this quarter off now and see what we can do with the outer wheelhouse and everything else that's in there. I mean, I already cut a little piece right there, and I'll clean that up, and we'll just keep plugging away, see how much we can get done today. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, sorry, I had to stop for a minute. I had something in my eye. I got it out, and it's just a little irritated. But enough about me. Let's get back to Cali. We'll take the quarter panel off. We'll lower the car down, and we'll clean everything up behind the quarter panel in this wheelhouse in here, and we'll fix that in there, and we'll just keep plugging away on it. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's not that terrible looking. All right, the other side's nice, right? I got to admit, it is. Well, I live and learn. We'll clean this up. It'll look fine. I just got to clean it. I got to just cut it away a little bit. Back in here. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Okay. You're still gonna see it. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. It takes me forever to set the camera up, and it always seems like no matter where I set it up, my back is always towards you guys, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm slowly getting there. Let's see what we could do with this. If I can find my Welding helmet. There it is. Oh. If you guys ever see me, I'm sticking my hand underneath my mask. It's because of this right here. This. That's a magnifying glass. So, because I have terrible eyes, and all right, I'll say it. I'm blind. I can't see. Uh, so that really helps me. But every now and then, depending on how you tilt your head, that lens slides up or down to adjust kind of like where you want to see the sighting on the weld. How you can get your head in there. But that's why a lot of times you'll see me like sticking my hand in there. Well, sometimes because it falls down, and other times just because I got to tilt my head the right way. So I'm thinking we'll weld this off right over here. It's so much easier now that I have this little wireless microphone. It feels like it's just so much easier to talk to you guys. Uh, so I'm thinking we'll just weld this off. We'll come back. We'll clean it up. I'll make it look nice. I mean, I know it doesn't look as good as the other side. Not saying that the other side looks mint or anything, but it definitely looks better than this one right over here. So, oh, remind me to tell you something about these flashlights I got. Okay, but let me try to get this somewhere over here. All right. All right, guys, just stop for a second, showing you where we are. This is all welded off right here, all the way down and around. I know it's kind of like crooked and everything, but I had something in my eye. Welded this in here, welded that off, and welded that off right in there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna grind this down. This all gets buried, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna seam seal everything here, all the way down. I'll seam seal everything in here, all the way around the well through here. Actually, almost everything that I welded on the car is gonna get seam sealed. The floors will get seam sealed, all of that around. Pretty much everything. So I just wanted to stop, show you where we are. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna seam. Actually, I'm gonna hit this with a wire wheel. I'll clean it up really nice. I'll hit it with seam seal, and then I'll paint it up. So it should look pretty decent. All right. So okay, here we go. All right, we'll hit this with some seam sealer. We'll keep moving to get this done. Hopefully, we get this done so we can hang this quarter. And we kind of got to prep the other quarter also. We got to pull the other quarter off and just kind of clean it up behind it. Actually, no, I think we actually got that cleaned up. We'll pull it off anyway, just to take a look. We'll hit this here. I just want to get everything in here that we can't get to once we get the quarter on. This stuff is real sloppy, so wear gloves. I say once you get the stuff on your hands, it's so hard to get off. a little more. The whole car is going to get seam sealed. So I just want to put that on now. You know, spread it out. I just want to clean it up over here by the trunk area. When you look inside the trunk, you don't notice it. But I don't think it's going to look bad. Shouldn't look bad at all from the inside. From looking at it from inside the trunk, should look pretty good. All right, so that's seam sealed. I'll seam seal everything else in the end. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this with some primer, rust sealer. I shot in here because it's easier for me to fix the trunk drop off when the quarter's on. All I do is pull the quarter down where I need it, and then I just trim everything as I need it. I'll show you when we go to do it. You can hit this while we're here. And this should last another 50 years. Try to get in here because this usually rusts to death. All right. But I'll let that dry before I start welding onto this lip here. All right, let's throw the quarter panel on. See how it looks. Whoops. Okay. Let's throw this on. It should go right back on. Oh, I should have never said that. We'll see. Oh, that went right in. Wow. Let's see. Oh wow, that fits nice. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that even fits in there. Holy cow, that fits really nice. I told you I get lucky every time you guys are around. I get so lucky. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. I'm okay with this right here. This will work. That's scary. Huh. That's on. I better throw a screw in there before I lose that. I don't want to say anything and jinx us. But what could possibly go wrong? I think we got this. I really do. Whoops. It's like a happy accident right here. No. I'm not heating this at all. It's not bad. Huh. This could go over a hair. Oh, there it is. You just gotta hold it. Oh boy. Ah. Okay. It's getting there. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. I'm not disappointed with this at all. Pretty happy with it, actually. I'm really happy with the way this lip fits around the quarter panel. A little bit here and there, but it's not bad. Take it down here. Oh, wow. All right. Quarter's on. Just a little more pushing and pulling. And I could start throwing some tack wells on this thing. And I'll just go around. I'm like, like all these panels, they all have to be massaged. There's no panel that just goes right on. Other than I had the opportunity to put GM quarters on, and you couldn't ruin those. They fell right on. So this is on. We're going to tack this off, and we'll see how far we can go. This just took me a little longer than I thought it was going to take me, but I'd like to keep pushing forward and keep going. So let's see how far we can get. Here we go. I should really bring this card. You know what? I'm going to bring this card down. There we go. This will make it a lot easier for me. All right, let's throw some tacks in place here. Guys, it's the end of the day. It wasn't a long day, but we got a decent amount done. The quarter panel's all tacked in. It's all set tomorrow. I just have to grind everything down along the seam where I got to weld it. All down through here. I got to grind all that in there. Get it down to nice bare metal so I get a nice clean weld. You know, I gotta say, even a gap, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, this is bad here, but we could fix that. And there's another little spot up front over there. This rocker's all welded in. So Callie's getting there. Tomorrow, game plan. Tomorrow it's probably going to be a long day. I plan on working here. I want to try to get at least 8 hours, and I haven't worked 8 hours in a long time. And I'm thinking in 8 hours, I really think we could get Callie done. And to the point to where I'm ready to put the first coat of body filler on it. So we'll see. I'm going to try my best. Something else. Oh, earlier today, we talked about the Z28, 1969 Camaro Z28. There were two things wrong with that. You know, you couldn't. The two things are you couldn't order a 1969 Z28 Camaro with air conditioning. It wasn't available. You know, I guess dealer install they might have been able to put in, but a 1969 Z28 didn't come with air conditioning, and a 1969 Z28 you couldn't order it with an automatic. That car was just built to go fast. It was just they were quick. I mean, if you've ever driven in a car with a 302, with a Z28 like a DZ302 with the optional Z off-road cam, oh my gosh, it's amazing. They're just high RPM motors. They make some pretty good power. They're a lot of fun. I had one, and man, let me tell you, it really that thing with RPM like crazy. So that was it. You know, like I say, I just figured let me throw that in. And if you guys have any little like, I mean, it's got to be simple because I'm a simple guy. Like, you know, what a specific car had, or how many specific cars were made of this car, or something like that. You know, like a specialty car or anything. It could be any type of car. You know, if you have like a little trivia type of thing you want to throw on here, send it over to me. And I'll throw it on there. You know, let other people see what you got out there, and you know, the little things that I know, I'm sure you guys knew about the air conditioning in the automatic. But for those of you who didn't know, it's just a little trivia thing. So if you have a little trivia thing, send it on over. But it's got to be simple. Okay. So that's pretty much it today on Cali. You know, tomorrow, like I say, game plan. I really want to, by the end of the day, have Cali ready for body filler. So we'll see. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys take care of yourselves.